Welcome back to Family Finds. My daughter has ACL surgery coming up here pretty soon. Unfortunately, this will actually be her second one. Now, we had a cold therapy machine already, but we rented it, so we had to give it back. So I went out and got this one, and we're going to test it out and see if this one works as well as the one that we rented. And hopefully it does, because I don't want to have to go and rent another one. That's why I bought this, just in case something happens again. And it can be used for other things as well. It doesn't have to be used just for surgery. It can be used for cold therapy. So let's go ahead and open this up. So basically this is just like a little cooler, and there's instructions here on the top. Now this is a lot smaller than the one that we had, so I'm not sure how it really compares, but we're gonna try it out here. Got your product guide, and this is gonna be the cold therapy pad. You have your hoses, the power cord, and then inside here you can see there's a pump down here in the bottom, and then you have your water fill line and ice fill line. So we're gonna have to go ahead and fill this up. But before we do that, I want to look and make sure that we put these hoses on correctly. So we filled it to the water line, and then I actually just used all the ice that was in my bin in the freezer to fill that up. Unfortunately, I don't have enough ice to fill it to the top, but it says that you can use less ice if you need to. It will affect it a little bit, but I think that should still be good because that's still a lot of ice. Now that it's filled up, I really do like that there's a handle up top here. Makes it easier to carry it around. This hose here is going to connect to the side here, just like that. Now the ends are different on each side. So on this side, it's basically like a male end, and then you have a female end on this side. So the female end is going to connect to the pad. The male end is going to connect to the cooler, and these basically just snap right in, just like that. They're nice and tight. And then to take them off, you just press that metal button there, and they pop right out. Then get your plug ready, and it looks like this is about a 6-foot cord. It plugs in right on the side there, right next to the tube. And I have a little portable power station to help me out here. Go ahead and plug that in. And I'm assuming this has to run for a little bit in order for it to work correctly. You have Velcro straps to hold it in place. There's a felt side, and then there's like a plastic side. You're going to want the felt side on the outside. Go ahead and hit our power button. Go ahead and turn it on. And basically what's happening is the cold water from in here is filling up through one tube, and it's going all throughout this. Wow, that's actually cold already. That's freezing cold already. And then it's going through the other tube to go back in here, and it's just gonna cycle through. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put this on my arm for now to test it. And you can use this for your arm, for your shoulder, for your leg, pretty much whatever you need it for. And it's basically like having a constant cold pack. It's kind of hard to do by myself, but usually you would have somebody helping. And that was like that with the other one too. The other one was really hard to put on too by myself. So there we got that. And then there's also a spot here where if you want to use it for like your shoulder, like up in here, like maybe your collarbone, that will work really well for that. So I'll go ahead and pull this off and show you. So this can go all the way up on your neck, like this, onto your shoulder. And then you can just basically strap it in like that. So that will work really well for like a collarbone. And then, like I said, you can use it for your calves, your legs, pretty much anything. That is super cold. So all these little spots here that you see that are raised up, that's all water cold water flowing through there. There's no leaking anywhere so far. Super cold really quick. Like as soon as I turned it on, it just turned ice cold because of the ice water that's in there. And then if we open this up, you can see down inside here where the water is flowing back into the tank. So it comes in through the pump and it goes through that tube on the right side there. And then it goes through the pad and then it comes back out this tube and goes back in here. So it just basically recycles. So really simple machine, but very effective. Right here shows how cold your water is. I'm assuming it's 32 degrees, but it looks like the top of the 3 isn't working. And then you could set a timer. So you have 20, 40, 60. So 20, 40, and 60 minutes. And then you can just keep it on continuously. And then to turn it off, you just hit this power button here. That'll turn it off. Now, when you go to put this away, you'll notice that there's still some water in the pad. So you're going to want to empty that so the water doesn't stick in there. And then you can store it and then just empty the tank here. So that's basically a quick overview of how this works. This does get super cold, like I said. So this works. It does exactly what it needs to do. And this is a lot cheaper than the one that I had. And it's actually a lot more portable. So I do like that about it. The only thing that I didn't like is the number pad. It didn't work correctly. I'm hoping that this is going to last us a while. Hopefully we won't need to use it more than twice. My daughter has 2 surgeries, so we're definitely going to have to use it partially some this year and some next year once the first surgery heals up and then she goes into her second one. So if this review helped you out, please hit the like button. Maybe subscribe if you like this kind of content. I do all kinds of reviews geared towards families. There's all kinds of different products. So whether it's for mom, dad, sister, brother, I'm going to try and cover all those things. So if there's any specific types of items that you'd like to see me cover, please comment that down below. If you have experience with these and you have another one to recommend, you can comment that down below. Any questions or anything like that, go ahead and ask me in the comments and I'll try and answer the best I can. Thanks for watching and hope you have a great day.